Okay, boom. So this is gonna be the Rillaz podcast. Spotty Face, Bro Rogan, Lush One, and Legacy. And so basically, they're gonna be talking. Spotty Face gonna be talking a little bit about the Russian betrayal. Bro Rogan gonna talk a little bit about how he didn't like Mucci B's comments, and then Lush is gonna be speaking on crash out or whatever. We're gonna get into this. We're probably gonna watch maybe like 26 minutes of it. Let y'all watch the rest over here at the channel. It's called The Village. But without further ado, we're gonna get right into this. But before we do, make sure you follow me on Kick, Twitch, Discord, IG, TikTok, and Rumble. Hype, like, hit that notification bell so you know when we live. Let's get into the content.
Tony's dying, mama's crying, I'm so tired. Is there heaven for the real ones?
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Realest Podcast. And today I got my boy Spotty Face, Bro Rogan, and we got a special guest in the house. We got Lush in the building.
That's not playing like black people is just the most innocent and because everybody have races and prejudice people within their you know what I'm saying, their race.
Right.
But as far as a whole, these conversations has never been had. They're never happening. But for him to do that and just say that with no regard and to feel like he has no consequences, it's amazing to me, bro. And it's bizarre in a lease, and people need to hold him accountable for that. You know what I'm saying?
Spuddy, did you see his response because he got a lot of criticism, and then did you see his response?
No, I seen some of it. I've seen some of it, but if you know more about it, then you could please share because
basically his response, he essentially was like, you know, we just be joking around over here. We just be clowning. Like anyone that's sensitive is taking it too personally because it ain't even like that.
Okay, let me say something. Let me get into something. First of all, that's something I haven't heard since like the 80s or the 90s. African booty scratcher, like that shit that we used to do on the playground as kids. It was a disrespectful term. Basically, we used to hear it said to like any dark skinned person, or it was disrespectful towards the dark skinned community. Because like I got a lot of cousins, really, really dark skinned cousins, and like even our cousins used to say that to them. Then it led to the other races saying it to all blacks. Then I'm like, oh, this word is basically like the N word for these other people. And then like now to hear it at this 2025, and another thing is
I remember from Boys in the Hood.
And another thing, of course, yeah. Another thing is, like back to what you said, we're not going around asking our women who they date. And I noticed that these essays always worried about their women dating us. So for all you guys, let me just let you know right now. Your aunts, your grandmothers, your mother, your sister, any of them coming home saying, hell no, I would not date a black guy. Those are the ones that we are destroying. Just so y'all know. Like, yes, they do. They don't want y'all to know. They're coming to all of our neighborhoods. Come on. You bet not tell Jose, though. So just so y'all fucking know, yes. So you don't even have to ask a question. Do not ask them that question anymore. Because yes, they fuck with niggas. They might not say it in fucking public. They might lie on the podcast and say, of course not. But we are destroying your women. And I'm getting disrespectful because I feel like a fucking fool. There was a couple weeks ago, I went on a podcast. I went on a Haters World podcast. Now, I had no clue really about their content. There was an agreement for me to go on there. I was happy to go on there because I look at it like this. I do podcasts. You do podcasts. We do podcasts. We got to go on each other's shows to, one, get our names out there, two, to get our shows out there. So, hell yeah, I'm pulling up. And you gotta realize I'm from the 80s. I'm from like I was a kid in the 80s. So we didn't do it. Wasn't no like black brown thing when I was growing up. You got the essays hanging with the brothers. We hanging with them. It was none of that.
We're also from the west side.
From the west side of LA. We're not from Long Beach.
Very diverse.
Very diverse. So like I didn't grow up with that. So like I'm going there on some hell yeah, we fuck with you, you fuck with us. However, I had no idea that we had a lot of these dudes, these suckers getting on these podcasts talking this shit. Because one, I would have never went on there. Two, I would have went over there on there with a whole nother attitude. I went over there a little more happy than I am. Like I'm actually on there looking goofy. Like, oh, like I'm not no lovey-dovey ass nigga. Had I known, I'd have went up there or not and just been ready, like nigga, stern.
Did Blue Devils say anything disrespectful to you?
Not, no.
I'm curious as to where this originated.
Well, there was it's originated from after I left because I got a call from a couple of the homies. I got a call from Viral. Okay. Viral, like, bro, what you doing? Okay. And I'm like, I didn't know. And one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna cross enemy lines. And when I say enemy, I mean like if you don't fuck with somebody, I'm not gonna go fuck with them just based on you. So the fact that Viral don't fuck with them, I was like, damn, I feel bad now. And then niggas, other people call me like, bro, you looking crazy because these niggas is making these videos saying this and saying this and saying this. So now I'm like in a predicament where I'm like, damn, I gotta go back and retract all that shit because I look like a fucking fool. And I just want to say like, man, like, nah, I'm not with all that lovey-dovey. I don't fuck with niggas if they don't fuck with us. So if you don't fuck with us, it's fuck you all day. And that's real shit. And I'm ready to jump out on it.
Can I touch on that before you get in there, Legacy? What I will say, because I have the utmost respect for any culture, any race.
Right.
I don't prison has made certain people like dislike you for being in that setting. So I feel like in a certain type of way, we all have our own prejudices and all that. But at the end of the day, it's like I respect tradition.
Right.
So if it's their tradition, them dating inside their race, that's even in the Bible. I respect that 1000%. I have no problem with that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So my whole thing is about how you say it.
Exactly.
Like if you're traditional, say, hey, listen, I'm Mexican, I'm a Mexican American, I'm traditional. I only want my sister and my family to deal with me. I wouldn't have no problem with that because I'm traditional as well, but I get it. It's a new day and age.
Right.
So I don't have no problem with that. But when you're coming in here and you just blatantly don't like black people, because that's a fact. A lot of these dudes, they just don't like black people.
Right.
This is the problem that I have with these particular guys.
Thank you.
And shout out to all the Mexicans in the world, especially my Pisces men and all that. They love our culture.
Right.
Bro. They're gonna pay homage. They're gonna respect it.
Right.
They're not gonna never use the N-word. No, none of that, bro. They respect our culture. They love their people, and they acknowledge what we done to them and the influence that we have in their life. The problem that I have with these dudes, a particular demographic, especially, what they do is they swear they hate us, but it seems like they want to be like it so bad.
Ooh,
I'm just touching it. Ain't nobody else saying it, so you just make it seem it's a difference between traditional and being racist.
Right.
It's two different things. I have no problem with a person being traditional, bro. Right. But when you're being racist, bro, why are you cutting your hair like us then?
Yeah. Tell them.
If you don't like black people, if you banging NK or you don't like blacks and all that, why you got 2 earrings in your ear?
Talk to them.
Why you got blue rags or red rags around your neck? Bro?
Talk to them.
Flags, rags, whatever you want to call it.
Gold chains.
The things that you're doing, throwing up gang signs and all this. This is a fact. This is stimulate from black
gold chains.
Jordan,
rap music, rapping, so on and so forth. Wearing Jordans. I could keep going on.
Yeah,
Fitted
keep
hats,
going on.
so on and so forth. Why are you emulating our style?
Give it to them.
Why are you appropriating our, you know what I'm saying, our culture if you dislike us that much?
Maybe the dislike comes from the jealousy.
It doesn't even matter what it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter where it comes from or what the problem, the root of the problem is. Because if you from LA, you know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad at that, but I'm just saying when you're disrespecting blacks to that point is why are you doing everything that we are doing then? If you hate us or dislike us so bad, please explain that to me though.
They won't.
So take that out. Take that out. You know what I'm saying? Take that out the equation and then be your true self, because you can't proclaim to hate black people or dislike black people to the point that you're disrespecting us, but yet our whole culture is you.
Spody, do you feel like because you've been outside for many moons, like you ain't new to this, you true to this. Do you feel like, per my perspective, I feel like this is probably the most peaceful period between black and brown that we've seen in Los Angeles? Like, would you agree or no? Overall, just
I can say yeah and no. I say yeah because it's more like, a lot of ceasefires going on, but no, because I feel like, again, the internet and social media has amplified the problem that we've been going through for decades in LA. And you know what I'm saying? And which is prejudice and racism. And it's sad to say, but a lot of this stems from prison. I tell this story. I'm not gonna be long-winded because I know Legacy want to get in, but I tell this story all the time. I never had one white classmate ever in my life, bro. I never had one where it was only blacks and Mexicans. I'm from the West Side, but it was white teachers. But when I grew up, I wasn't taught racism. Like, I used to go eat at my friend, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jesus' house, like, we literally next beans and whatever we eat. He come to eat fried chicken and cornbread. Like, this was as kids. I slept over their house. They said we was not taught that.
We was not taught
you get what I'm saying? So a lot of these problems is still from the inside and it boils over to the outside. But my whole thing is, if it's not like that, then don't, you know what I'm saying? They still trying to hold on to something that's not there. And I think the old school vatos, they're trying to hold on to something that's not there because they're youngsters, to be honest, fucking with us.
Yeah.
They fuck with us. So that's why they like, and they get mad, bro.
That's kind of my point though, because like, if you look, I've never in my life seen as many Mexican Crip and Bloods ever.
Oh yeah. These coaches are a lot of them.
That's super common. I would say for a lot of the hoods in the South Central, it's damn near, if you under 18 years old, I'll say it's almost half and half.
Yeah,
like,
the new recruitment.
And even and the inverse of that, some lot of Southside hoods got black members.
It's
members.
It's always been like that.
So that's kind of what prompted my statement. There's more unity, but like, I think you brought up an interesting thing about social media kind of amplifying these issues that have existed for many generations, but are now just becoming public property. People are becoming aware of it, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I want to speak on Santa Ana as far as that goes. When I started going in and out of the hall in jail, the first thing I did, I was asking my big homies, like, well, what can I expect when I start going in? Like, this is what you tell me. Tell me black and you're from Blood L. That's it. I'm like, what does that mean? So when I get up in there, this is the first time I get to the county. Of course, I take my hat off. I look like a Southsider, right? People think I'm Mexican, but I'm Persian. So as soon as I walk in the dorm, the Southsider comes up. Hey, you a homie? I'm like, nah, I'm black. I'm from Blood L. Like, oh, you need to go talk to the black shot caller over there. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go talk to him. He laced my boots, tell me what's going on, where we pee at, where we poo at. And then this is the first time that I'm actually seeing racism.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like going into the jail system is where you really see it, because out in the streets you don't see it that much.
See that shit. No.
And out here in Santa Ana, the Mexicans are thick out here. I'm talking about thick.
Yeah.
And when I was going in and out, like every street you go down, there's Mexican neighborhood, 4 black neighborhoods out here. You know what I'm saying? It's Blood L, there's Shelley Street, the Watergates, the hood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it used to go down out here, and I'm realizing, okay, this it's about to go up. Right. And as soon as I get there, I start seeing, okay, we don't get along with the Mexicans. We didn't get along with them in the streets, but we didn't get up. Now we're not popped off, and I started to see. So it started to kick in to me like, damn, there is actually people that are racist out there.
There is,
you know, but then you got other people that come in there that aren't racist.
Right.
They aren't racist, but they gotta follow suit though.
You have to.
You gotta follow suit.
Like I was telling you guys last week about when I said you go in there and you can't talk to Abraham. I can't talk to Abraham. That's a real story. When I said Abraham, I can't talk to you, and I'm in here. It's literally a Mexican family that lived right across the street from me. You had Abraham, Malacio, Raina, and Erica. Raina was my girlfriend.
Yeah, and
I used to get out of school and we'd fucking be scamming for 2 hours.
The thing about the Mexicans too, the Mexicans love the blacks deep down
How
inside.
can you not?
I feel like that
How
because
can you
especially
not?
when I was locked up, they can't eat together, can't do this and that. But concert night comes around. Concert night, everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Radio. Start. Each cube gets to sing their song and shit.
Right.
The Mexicans always love
your black song.
They're rapping the black song.
Right.
You know, they admire the culture. In my opinion.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes this shit just gets misconstrued and it comes out of fear.
Now let me ask one question to our guests. So on our way here, we had a conversation. A runner was calling me to meet up with him, and he seen Lush was on the phone. And he mentioned,
shout out to my brother running.
So he mentioned that somebody was looking for you. What was that about? He said, "Hey, I don't know the story. Can you please tell me?" He said somebody.
You talking about the fade in the park?
He got some Southsiders looking for him. I don't know about it.
It wasn't nobody looking for me more than I was looking for anybody.
So who
else.
was he talking about? Because he said his essay homies is looking for you. Can you elaborate on that story for our fans that don't know?
He was being funny because ain't no essay outside in a barrio all day long. You feel me?
Yeah, but you know what I can say about the Southsiders and the Mexican people is that they are great people. They're good people. I got love for the raza for sure. I got love for the Mexican peoples. And the thing about it is, this should need to stop. All the racism, all should need to stop. Come together. Let's get money, and that is what it is.
I mean, look, whatever narrative people are trying to push nowadays, I'll say this: like where I grew up, it was all races together. I'm from West Los Angeles. You feel me?
Sir.
And it was always different races politicking together. Yeah, there might be some things that go down between individuals. I don't have my little issues with certain people of whatever, but that don't mean that it's a blanket. I ain't throwing the same tiger blanket over all Mexicans. I ain't throwing the same blanket over all Crips or Bloods. It ain't like that. You feel me? If you have a problem with an individual,
case by case basis, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Hey, Lush, I got a question for
y'all
you.
know I fuck with the essays heavy. You feel me?
Can I say this? Can I say this before we segue though? That's cool. I'll secondhand all that, but that's cool and fine and dandy. But what I will say is, though, I already feel disrespected, bro. Even though I push peace, bro, and I do. When I mean I push peace, I push peace. I just don't tolerate no disrespect.
No.
But whatever dude name is, I believe is Lucky or whatever. Yeah. Bro, I need that. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Go ahead.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Hey, listen, bro.
One-on-one hands up.
One-on-one hands, however you want it. However you want it, we can put on the gloves. Listen, MMA. Matter of fact, I need MMA style because not only I want to put my hands on you, I want to put my feet on you as well.
With his feet,
elbows, feet, knees,
you know
all
what I'm saying?
that.
You go ahead, you know what I'm saying? You go ahead and represent for the raw side, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put on for the brothers, and we can do this, and we can show everybody, you know what I'm saying? It don't need to lead to violence. And we can still, you're an OG, I'm OG. We could, you know what I'm saying? Come handle like men, you know what I'm saying? To get a bag out of y'all. Put something up over there. It seems like y'all getting a little money. Y'all put something up over there. Hey, and we gonna put something up over there, and let's come together. Don't turn it down.
Don't turn it down.
Don't turn it down.
Don't turn it down. You got called out.
Don't turn it down. I need that, bro.
Hey, what if we find some sponsors?
Yes.
5G purse guaranteed for each participant, and an additional 5Gs for the winner.
5Gs ain't enough.
No, it ain't enough.
What we thinking?
But it's a 10.
10 Gs. What's the number?
We need
at
10
least 10, bro.
At least 10.
At least 10.
We're talking about 25 to 50, bro. We talking 25 to 50 minimum, bro.
That's a lot.
Minimum.
25.
I don't think he got that. I don't think he got that over there, bro. But if we get the sponsorship, to be honest with you, I want to sock on you for free.
No, we don't.
No, listen, man, listen. I'll take on for my culture, bro. That we do this every day for free. So I mean, we could get a bag out of it. I mean, so be it. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk numbers when the sponsors get in. But as far as right now, that's gonna get that out the way first. Then we can play with it a little later, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is this, like, and shouts to Lucky Rastim. He from Highland Park. Over there, they don't even beef with black gangs.
Come on, bro. Ain't no blacks over there for them to beef with.
You're talking about Highland Park, like past
Nella, Northeast LA.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Northeast? I thought you were talking about Highland Park here in LA.
Now you thinking of Huntington Park?
Yeah, you talking about Huntington Park?
Yeah,
down on Saturn and all that. Yeah,
that's completely different. Yeah, that's a different neighborhood.
Oh, Highland Park, Northern.
Yeah, from Nella. So, but historically, there's been racial tension over there, so it's like a different thing. And you know, I would hopefully this right here could show two stand-up members from their sections catching the fade and handling it like men, and then afterwards it's love.
Shake it all. Hey, Lucky, you better not turn that down. You on a spot now, buddy.
Don't turn it down.
Now, you was gonna ask Lush something.
Yeah, Lush, what's up? What's going on, Lush? You guys been talking about my boy like all the time on No Jump. So we gotta dive into this and find out what's going on. My boy just got out and he did his interview over there, and since then, almost every episode I've been seeing y'all talk. Not just you,
everyday conversation.
Everyday conversation.
Everyday conversation.
Smody faces in the convo, and obviously with the blessings of y'all, I would like to ask some questions.
Go right ahead, brother. Let's go.
Okay. So Spody, obviously, Fo Extra, your cousin, biologically, or y'all are close. You feel me? Like like that's family right there. Do you feel like that Adam 22 was overly disrespectful when it came to the accident and the unfortunate situation that happened at Fo Extra?
To be honest, I was locked up for it, so I really didn't get to say. I mean, I really didn't get to see everything, like every episode or what was going on and transpired. From what I get of it, as far as like King Pill, Munchie, and all them, I guess they was cracking jokes or whatever the case is. We have two different perspectives on it. He feel like he had a personal relationship, with Adam or whatever the case was. So he like, man, if we got a personal relationship, I'm not gonna never let line you up with somebody and let them speak ill of you, or even make light of a situation that was, almost life threatening or life
life altering 100%.
But on the other side, I can't see where Adam. I try to explain to him. I mean, that's a business, man. That's a business.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I do see both parts. Like I said, like I don't agree with everything that goes on up there, but I get it because at the end of the day, it's a business, and not only that, it's like Adam's not a part of the culture, bro.
No.
We allow him to be a part of the culture. He makes money off the culture, but he also give a lot of people opportunities, that's from the culture. So I say I can say like I see both sides.
What was your initial thoughts when Adam was first like rocking with Fo Extra, co-signing him, and he was a part of the platform? What was your initial thoughts of that whole thing?
I loved it. In all honesty, and that's crazy. This is exclusive right here too.
Right,
I never
we really talking, bro.
No, listen. In all honesty, the conversations I used to have with my cousin is like, it's trying to get them to understand, like, bro, like, even though you're not feeling or you're not messing, I like to see the bigger picture. In my personal opinion is you could have been way bigger This man got all the opportunity. If you like I was saying, if you're messing with him,
you in there.
You in there, bro. He got all the connections. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you want to do, I'm talking about from production to film to whatever commercial sponsors, promotions, whatever. He's in a position to give you that. Just by you associating yourself with him, just by you being around that, it's access granted.
Man,
you get what I'm saying? But not only that, if you really look on it as far as like this YouTube space and the pod, you know what I'm saying, the podcasting world like the three, four biggest ones is they white men.
Yeah.
And they all fuck with each other. They all friends. So not telling him to not stand on business, because if you believe what you believe, bro, stand on business. I don't care how many followers you got. I don't care what your buzz is. I don't care how many, how you in the algorithm and all. That's just my personal opinion, my aspect of life. And I don't care if you went and got nobody. You talking about $50,000?
Right.
I would have had me personally. I would take that, but again,
I would.
That's it. No, but listen. But this is my personal opinion. Again, for us, he stand on what he stand on. So you know what I mean. I can't get mad at him for doing that as well. But my personal opinion, I don't think the clout shit mean nothing. If it don't matter, 50,000, I would have to take that, bro.
Do you think that at a certain point, maybe like people like Kevin Gates reaching out to him, kind of created a little bit of confusion as to where he was like, oh, maybe there's a way bigger bag at the end of this situation, which didn't exist?
Well, that Kevin Gates situation came way after the fact.
Not really. No, it didn't.
He came to the hospital, right?
Yeah, that was like in the midst of the, because like,
you're right.
So originally, his original issue where he was like, "Yo, Adam, what the fuck is you talking about?" was the King Pill fight.
You're right.
But within like a week and a half of that, the unfortunate incident occurred, which led to, and then from an outside perspective, it seemed like, okay, these people like Kevin Gates, and I'm not blaming Kevin Gates, shots to him, but there are people that are big superstars in the game and that are kind of like, hey, showing something that may be construed as a light at the end of the tunnel, that is an alternative path to fucking with Adam. Do you think that kind of maybe caused some confusion?
I mean, I can't speak for him, but I mean, it's a possibility. I know it was plenty of opportunities that he had, and people was reaching out to him while he was in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Said if they was going to work with him, and they had opportunities for him as well. So it could have been. I don't want to say exactly yes, because again, I'm not in his mind. I don't want to speak for him. But what I will say is, you know, what I will say is if he want to continue this path, you know what I'm saying, and be in this type of business, you got to open doors. You can't close them. Yeah. And that's just, and I just, to me, I see it. Like I see it for what it's worth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, bro. Everybody get into it. Everybody gonna start controversy. A lot of this shit not real. You know what I'm saying? It's all for clout. And but see, the thing about Foresh is he take it, the content, like a lot of us do, because you gotta understand, we come from we just both got out.
We're from the street.
We don't even notice, like, you know what I'm saying, when people lining up and like, bro, it's just content. Like, oh, like, huh, what?
What the fuck you mean?
Like,
Okay, boom. So basically, Spotty Face said he would have took that 50 bands to fight King Pill. He said Fo Extra shouldn't have turned it down because of that cloud shit. Lush basically said him doing that MMA training with Legacy basically got a lot of the demons out. Bro Rogan said if he was there, he wouldn't let Munchie B and King Pill disrespect Fo Extra like that. We're gonna be on to the next one, man. Follow me on Kick, Twitch, Discord, IG, TikTok, Rumble. Hey, like, the notification bell so you know I'm live. We gone. But if y'all want to watch the rest of this, go over to the rillaz page right here. Right there. Right there. Rillaz, man. Shout out to Sporty Face, Bro Rogan, and Lush One and Legacy, man. We go.